Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 11 of my hardcore survival series. And guess what? We've made it past 100 days. We're on day 195. And yeah, I've survived 100 days in hardcore Minecraft, but it wasn't that hard. That should be every video title that comes out on YouTube. It's really not that bad. As long as you can make it past the Ender Dragon, if you kind of go that far in 100 days, don't die from some kind of unpredictable probability, you're good. I mean, look at this world. It's fluffy. It doesn't even look like a hardcore world. I haven't died yet. Can you believe it? I can't. I mean, even in a peaceful world, I somehow managed to die. Anyways, yes. So every Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern time, I do a live stream on the YouTubes and decided to do a hardcore worlds for a change one night. And we built this. We got the good old farm area, just like a manual farms area for other farms. Stacking the farms, using the potatoes, the carrots to supplement the villagers, just in case I want to go that route, or use them for trading, or dabble in other goodness. I don't know, but I didn't really intend to have foods on thyself. I mean, I got my potatoes. We got my potatoes, and they're all baked. They're all good, so it helps me out. Don't have to go hunting for food before the episode, so it saved me a lot of time. And it's like one of the things I didn't think about, although it was super obvious that was going to help me. Hey, we got some sugarcane too, so we might do an automatic farm for the sugarcanes, because today I am planning to do some automatic farms, make my life a little easier because I'm too lazy to go farming manually. It's kind of funny. I make all these manual farms and go straight to automatic, but we do need one, which is an iron farm. And I guess it could be like maybe in this area, I guess, kind of like right up in the sky. And then they could just drop down the iron golems. So I've actually got a design that I've been tinkering with. I haven't tested it too extensively yet, but it seems to work. And it doesn't produce as much iron as like what you would see in a standard like multiplayer or on blockheads, for example, but it does supplement enough for me. So I'm going to build it. I'm going to try it. I might do a automatic food farm and then do an automatic sugarcane farm, because we're going to need that soon for rockets. Man, we need to get a mob farm pretty soon too. I'm thinking about all the farms we've got to build. It's a fresh new world. And here we go again, setting it back to easy. This ain't no hardcore world. You got to be kidding me. All I had to do is sleep, and it avails all my problems except if I fall. I got feather falling 3, so I would probably survive it. Anyways, yes, building this iron farm, and man, I miss the old days whenever you would use the doors. The mechanics are so much more interesting, and you wouldn't believe like how fast you can go into a creative world and just figure out an iron farm. I mean, it is super easy. This is the one that I just kind of came up with on the spot. It's small. It's a lazy man's job, but give us enough iron, and it's just crazy that you can just do this right at the beginning of your world. Anyways, this is where the zombie is going to set right here. I'm going to trap him in. The villager is going to be right here. So like 2 villagers on this block and then 1 villager on this block. And that will be all 3 villagers getting panicked. Only thing is we've got to get them to sleep first before we get the zombie up here. So we'll have to run a night cycle on them. And we need some glowstone, so we don't have to worry about zombies getting to them. So from here, zombie will be standing. So he's a little bit taller than 2 blocks. We'll go up to right here. And then we'll just build our platform out that we're going to have to wash him down. I ran out of stone. Okay, well, I'm about to jeopardize my entire hardcore world to see if I survive this fall. Okay, all right, we'll use the bed. That sounds good. Nice little bounce to it. Lost like what, a heart? Half a heart? Okay, so we should be able to cover this with the upper platform, and this will be the spawning pad for the iron golems. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty simple enough. Everything should be covered. And then we'll just have like panes, and then the iron golems will drop this way. A very, very simple iron farm. The only weird thing about it is you got to have the villagers to sleep first before you put in the zombie. So the zombie will have to come in last, and we'll have to put in our villagers. So let's go ahead and just do this. We'll keep the water off of this platform so that we can just drop them in. I'm just going to get the villagers up here. That's the real challenge. I'm thinking soul sands and a water elevator is going to be the way to go, because I don't have any mine rails or anything. Give me that kelp. I want all the kelp. What a lovely paradise. Don't you just want to live in the nether? I mean, just look how toasty these hot tub baths are. It's great. Okay, there's a chance I might die here. I mean, I have just been getting smacked by those magma cubes. Got really lucky that it didn't get thrown in the lava, though I do love the hot baths. It's a little too hot right now, you know? Might melt my feet off or something. I must say, Netherrack makes the best water elevators. I mean, it's just cheap. You throw it up, tear it down really fast. Let's see. So we need them to walk on over here. Let's go ahead and block it in so they cannot fall. Hopefully, you say that. You know how villagers are. They'll still fall off. Anyways, we'll put in a water bucket up here, which I don't have at the moment. But then we also need to make like a little obstacle course. Yeah, I got to figure out how to fish 2 of those out. So that didn't really work. It's okay. It's only 3 hearts. I could still jump down, I think. But yeah, that's pretty much set up. So I'm thinking we could just set up like an obstacle course and then put in like crafting stations along the way. And as we are transporting the 2 villagers, we can just break the crafting table so they just keep going to the next one because they'll be attracted to it. Or the workstations. I said crafting tables? Come on, you know, villagers don't use those. Yeah, it's about 9 time. I should probably wait until it's nice and beautiful out before I start transporting villagers. All right, so we'll put the fish barrel here, and when they see it, they should like attract to it and then go on to the water lift. So we just need the soul sand right here. Activate the bubble column. Just going to ensure it goes up all the way. We had the kelp planted, it's all water sources. And yeah, this should be nice. It should work. I mean, I could follow them up, and we've got a little obstacle course going. I think the real challenge is just getting the right amount of villagers to go to there. I don't want to lose all my villagers. I mean, hope they don't all come out, but we'll give it a shot. I think I'm going to leave the barrel in my inventory for now because, you know, they'll all be attracted to it and start going somewhere, which I don't want all of them to. So let's see. Let's give this a shot. We'll just do this. There we go. Get a couple of those. Okay, we got 1. Let's just try 1 to make sure everything works. So I think he is already attracted to the barrel that's at the lift. So this makes it so much easier. You don't have to do multiple ones where that radius is so big where they detect them. So there he goes. Very nice. He had upgraded his profession, but unfortunately, good sir, you're going to have to give it up again. We might have to break that barrel so that he'll get out of the lift. Let's actually try that. So we'll just go ahead and go down here. Oh boy, that took some hearts there. So we'll take this barrel out. And he might go on. Yeah, okay. Something's happening here. I think it broke his brain. He's like, hey, man, you broke my barrel. So we'll just put the barrel out here. He needs to go into one of these. So maybe he'll detect this. Yeah, he's just doing his twirling thing, I guess. Not very smart, are you? Not very smart. Let's see. What can we do here? Let's get you... Yeah, there we go. And then we can take the boat, take it over just like the little drop zone here. This barrel. Yep, we're not going to fall in. Don't have to worry. He should... I think he'll land on one of these full blocks, so we'll have to push him in. Never mind. Never mind. We're good. He took a little damage there. A little worrisome, but, you know, it's fine. Oh, okay. All right. I didn't think about them pathfinding to the other blocks, so that's one thing we'll have to immediately fix whenever they get dropped in. We'll just do a glass piece above you, or actually we've got window panes right here. And yeah, it's all, I mean, we could do that. We can have one where there's only one villager on one of these blocks, but he should be able to snug fit in there. Very nice. And we'll just block him in like that, and he shouldn't be able to move. So when he sleeps in his bed, will he be plopped back onto this block because of this? So I'm thinking I'm going to be safe about this and just put a solid block above him. He's a little taller than 2 blocks, but I think, yeah, okay. So he can move. Yeah, let's just try the glass pane method. And yeah, let's hope that works. I wish I would have caught it on camera how lucky I got, but the other villager, he came straight up, went straight into the hole. He just straight up fell in. And just to make things a lot cleaner, I went ahead and moved the layer down 1, so we don't have to worry about, you know, placing in the glass pane, wondering if it works or not. So what I want to do, break this so that it has no pathfinding to those blocks. I don't think he would. I think we'll be good. And we'll push him on in. So we'll do that. Hey, good sir, go in here. Don't knock the other villager off the block and we'll be good. Yeah, we should be fine and dandy. A little shaky. Just a little bit. I mean, it looks like this guy's going to fall off the block. One of them is. But I think it's all good because once they sleep, the entity collision will correct itself. And they'll just kind of stand within each other and just look like one villager, which is really cool. I don't know how he has kept his profession. That's kind of strange because he has no pathfinding to any of the blocks. And I think I broke the fish barrel. So that's kind of a weird thing that Minecraft does nowadays. They just kind of keep their professions even though they have no access to like the workstation. So I broke that. That might have reset him. Let's take another dive down here. Ooh. Yeah, that was a little bit of a drop. Yeah, he kept his profession. What's up with that? How do you reset that? I guess you have to close them all in so you cannot pathfind anywhere. No big deal to me though. It'll still work. Now we just got to get a freaking zombie up there without killing everything. I think we'll be okay. Just got to wait for nighttime. Let's wait for them to sleep and see if that resets the entity collision. Then we'll be good to go with an iron farm. We just got to build a kill zone pit and then a collection system for the iron. So a little update to the situation. The villagers have finally slept. They're in their beds now. You cannot really see them from down here. But yeah, I'm hoping once they wake up, it will reset entity collision. And I thought I'd take this opportunity to go ahead and grab myself a zombie. Let's see. Let's be careful about this. I got a dragon head for this guy. I mean, he's going to be decked out in all the latest fashion. Come here, good sir. Let's see. Can we snag you? Yeah, there we go. Perfect. So I don't think he'll respawn. We don't have anything to worry about. Okay, yeah, we might have a little bit to worry about. The other stuff, okay, all right. Woo, that was close. All right. How we gonna navigate this? I'll cut the excess, I guess. All right, so if we can get him to go up there, maybe we can kind of let's just curate this experience a little bit. There we go. Let's hold on 1 second. 1 second. There we go. Okay, so we should be good now. If he just comes up the lift with me, I want to use myself as bait. that dragon head. It's so funny. Oh, yeah, okay. All right, it worked. All right, we're good. So he's doing the twirling thing like the villagers, except he has like this giant like dragon head. Oh no. Okay, I'm kind of pushing it a little bit. I wonder if he went in there. I guess we'll know. Okay, yeah, there's an iron golem. He's panicked them. He's in there. Awesome. We made it. I don't know how. That got a little hairy for a second. So in the time it took to clean this up, let's see how much iron we have profited. So let's just open this chest. We've got 28 pieces of iron. Not bad, guys. Not bad. So each iron golem has, you know, a chance to drop 3 to 5 pieces of iron. And yeah, that's not bad. I think every 30 seconds an iron golem will spawn, as long as it's like within their cycle. I don't know. Is it broken? Because I haven't seen any iron golems. I wonder if it works at nighttime. This is what I'm a little bit worried about. We can go ahead and sleep. Or they might actually have to sleep again. I don't know. Let's just sleep and see if it works without them sleeping. If it does, everything checks out, then I'm going to make a tutorial on this. Where'd it go? There it is. This would be really nice, like a little minimal setup for someone in their single player world. It's definitely going to do me some good if it continues to work. I'm baffled. What's going on here? We has no iron golem spawnings. And I build up there just to make sure there's no iron golems getting stuck, and we're good. Now I'm thinking it has something to do with the panic cycle. So it's not resetting, and yeah, the iron golems aren't spawning. Maybe these villagers are interfering in some way, but in the past I haven't really had any experience since they went to this new like system with the villagers affecting that. You know, that's the weird thing about villagers. Things can be affected by other ones when you don't expect it. It's just it's a mess sometimes. But we do still have our 28 iron, so no more iron golems. Yeah, let me dig a little deeper into that, and then we'll get into another farm. Gotta get a food farm going. That's gonna be a big one. We'll see if we can fix this. Hopefully it won't be, you know, redesigning the whole farm. That would suck. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Give me all the irons. So I'm not going to jinx it. I'm going to try not to. I probably will jinx this. It works. So what I done was the bobbing mechanic to reset the panic cycle, and I try to do this with as little work as possible. That way I can possibly use it for a tutorial, and I didn't want to do a bunch of the work again. I didn't want to do another water elevator or redesign the whole thing. It would have really sucked. But I'm thinking this is working. So the bob mechanic, we've got the half slab behind the villager so the eye contact can happen. And when I had tested this without the half slab at nighttime, they will still sleep and then get panicked and go back into the water bobbing. Now this method is just a little laggier. I mean, you don't really notice it because there's not much in my world right now, but it is a little bit laggier for them to be bobbing like that. Etz actually has a really good tutorial, or yeah, I think he's got a tutorial. He might have a showcase of a farm that doesn't require that bobbing mechanic, and he just uses redstone. That's probably a more reliable method, but we've seen one villager sleep, but we haven't seen the other two sleep to go into these beds. So I'm just going to wait a little bit for the nighttime, and hopefully they sleep. Yeah, okay, he slept. All right, that's a good sign. Now, if he would sleep, I would feel a whole lot better. Well, the iron golems are just pouring in. There's no doubt. This guy still hasn't slept, as far as I've seen, and it's getting really finicky with the mechanics. I'm thinking that possibly the zombie, where he's over more toward that villager, he is getting constantly panicked and not wanting to sleep. So if we try to move over that zombie a bit, maybe we'll get some results. This design isn't half bad. It could be way simpler, though. I've actually thought of a revision that I want to do on it. Try it in the creative world, and I'll slap up a tutorial if it all goes well. And it should be the same output amount and everything. It's just going to be a little bit smaller, which would be really nice. Anyways, on to our next farm. Now that we got our iron golem situated. Chicken cooker. Of course, this is like very simple, kind of straightforward. I guess we're going to do maybe like dispensers here. We would have a half slab to just kind of block it to break the egg whenever it dispenses. Then we would have, need some more hoppers. And because of the iron farm, we now have hoppers. So I put a hopper back here for our egg collection. And then we're going to have a detection method to come back up. Now, this is very similar to Vidigavia's design, I'm pretty sure. I remember seeing this one and really liking. It's just like simple concept and using like an observer chain to kind of get things through. We do need to put in some chickens, though. Probably need a secondary dispenser, so we can just put in some eggs. We'll get that in just a moment. So we can just, put our observer like this. Keeps it nice and simple. And so when an egg goes through, it will burn the chicken. And yeah, this is Minecraft. It's a cruel game. It's just so cruel. So we'll block this in so you don't have to worry about chickens getting out. Yeah, I don't think they could get out from there, but just to be safe, I'm going to put in another block here just to keep them trapped in. And then later on, I would really like to decorate this, like make it like a tower or something, and we'll have two farms in one. See how I kind of set that up? I think this does poke out a little bit, yeah, compared to the iron farm. So we're going to make like somewhat of a big tower to clear that up. I am like the world's worst for forgetting things and then having to run back and forth and get it. It just kills so much production time. It's terrible. So we got a dispenser in right here. We put a lever right on the side of that. We'll put in our eggs and then, yeah, let it launch through. Hopefully we get quite a few chickens. Okay, and that is all the eggs that was in the dispenser. Please tell me there's at least a few chickens in there. Okay, all right. We're good, we're good. There's a few. I'll probably breed a few of them whenever I get around to it. Just accessing this, I'll have to break the redstone and put in some glass around it or blocks and then just kind of feed them and then put it all back in place. Fine with me, fine with me. So when eggs start going through, it'll activate and then launch the lava, which I haven't put the lava bucket in there. Gotta go to the nether and get that, and we will be done with the chicken farm. Finally, renewable food. We needed it. I mean, who wants to manually farm all those crops? Come on. And there we go. Finally, got it in there. Very nice. Iron farm, food farm. We really needed to get to a sugarcane farm this episode, but I think I'm going to just leave that one in the books because we've ran the episode long enough on this iron farm. And yeah, I'm happy with that. The production's pretty good. It's like half of what you would get on like, you know, a 2-module iron setup, but I'm sure you can extend the modular aspects of that farm. Try it sometime. Yeah, that's looking fine. I've been taken out of this too. So awesome. And with the sun setting, to say our farewells, it was an awesome episode. Now, next episode, I'd probably like to do an adventurous type. Maybe, yeah, we've been kind of focusing on this area. You know, I built this, and then I've got my kind of essentials out of the way. We need to get to an Enderman XP farm. I would do a gold farm, but it's kind of like unnecessary at this point in time, unless the hardcore world just keeps continuing after the advancement. We'll see how I feel about the worlds when we get to that point. But we still got, you know, a good handful to get to. Obviously, yeah, all this stuff it's going to take some time, but we'll get there. Yeah, but it's looking promising. We got all the main achievements for Minecraft. That's awesome. And then we've got to get to the nether husbandry and yeah, the rest of the end, which this will be really simple. We'll knock this all out. Might actually do this one in the live stream. I might die in this live stream. But it's dark out, and yeah, I'm just glad to have all this done. We needed the iron, needed the foods, but I think it's going to be about it for today's episode, guys. Hope you did enjoy watching. We'll see you next episode. Have a fantastic day.